Hey guys, Car here, founder at Nightlink. So, in this video, we're going to be diving deeper into some brands' emails that are in the spam folder. I'll be pulling them out and showing you exactly why they are in there and what they can do to improve. So, hopefully, you can walk out with some actionable tips yourself. If you are concerned that your emails are going to spam and you don't know how to get them out, and you want us to take a proper look at your backend, book in a time below. I attach my Calendly, we'll do for free and give you a couple free campaigns also. But yeah, let's get right into it. So, first brand we're going to do right here is going to be Flextail. So as you can see, their Black Friday sale actually went live, but it's going straight to spam. So let's pull it out and see what's going on. So off just this raw version, it looks very graphic heavy email. It looks like Google just flagged their entire email down as a bunch of links and graphics. But let me go ahead and report not spam and I'll get right back to you. Okay, so here's the email, guys. So number one thing right off the bat that I'm noticing is that it is a very graphic heavy email. One concern maybe is the fact that they're incorporating GIFs and the image to text ratio is probably a little bit off or the size of the GIF is a little too large. You want to make sure you actually have the proper, what's it called? Um, Size of the GIF. So here's the email, guys. So one thing that's definitely striking to me is that it's a very graphic heavy email and there's actually a GIF incorporated and maybe the size of the GIF is a little too large. So that's number one. Number two is, as you can see right here, there is a lot of links throughout the email, but there's no incorporation of text. And I'll probably look into adding a deliverability footer also, just because that's going to be a huge help with graphic heavy emails. That's what we do personally for our clients if they really want to stick to that graphic style. Want to incorporate some sort of text, right? Because the way Google looks at your guys' emails is not that they go in and see what's the actual content, right? They can't do that. But how much links and graphic you guys are using. So for example, Becky from HR, she blasts maybe 3,000, 4,000 emails a day, right? But as you can see, she never lands in the spam. Why is that? Because her standard reputation is really well. And she's incorporating GIFs in those emails too. She could probably be sending a silly little meme with a couple links, but it doesn't hurt her deliverability. It's because she's using text. So what we want in our email is some sort of text. So I will drop a video soon on how to do a deliverability footer. But essentially what you want is at the bottom of the email, you want to maybe add just the about us section right here and you want to paste it in all white essentially where they can't see, but it's at the end of your email, right? So to Google, it looks like there's a bunch of text in the email, but at the same time, there's a couple of links and overall graphics, so it looks a whole lot better as far as deliverability wise and sender reputation wise. But same time, it can help your email because you're not visually giving up the aesthetics of it. So it overall works really well. So let's go out and pull out another email from the spam. So let's take a look at, let's do the mag bag. Let's do this. So same thing right here, as you can see, the way Google's kind of already hinting it to you guys. Link with the graphic, links. So just a bunch of links, a really link heavy email, just one graphic, right? So as you can kind of slowly start to pick up this pattern, one thing I'd also look at is maybe subject line also. This is very spammy. Mag back wallet 50% off with any case purchase. I think the emoji looks good, but I'd really work on finding different ways to angle this just because it's going to help you guys a whole lot better. But yeah, let me get back to you guys and not report this one spam and we can break this one down too. Great. So we were correct as far as why Google is really placing this in the spam. So as we can see within the hero image, it's pretty good. They're following a simple structure within those emails of having a hero image incorporated. So here's the email, guys. So as you can see, it's a very graphic heavy email. As you go down, it's a graphic with link, another graphic with a link, another graphic with a link, same graphic with link, and a graphic over here with a link. I think this is not a good idea. So looks like they're not putting too much emphasis on their email design. Looks like they can definitely work on this. Because this style tends to really work maybe 2-3 years ago, but ever since school has been really hard, it's going to be hard for you to land in the inbox with this. Also, looks like it kind of just got put together on the Klaviyo drag and drop editor. You can just tell from the white spaces right here and the round. Just overall doesn't really look the most visually appealing email. But yeah, overdoing the graphics and links is really going to hurt you guys. And once again, as we mentioned, right, if you want to stick with the graphic heavy, deliverability footer is going to be huge. Another key trick that you could also really do is you can import slices, right, of your guys' images. So if that's either coming from Figma or Canva, whatever that is, but maybe even just using like the Klaviyo drag and drop, the text feature, that's going to be huge. And I'll probably aim to just try to get in around, maybe 25 to 50 words. You want to keep the email pretty minimal, and then the rest of it can just be plugged in through your guys' deliverability footer. So that's also going to be huge. So yeah, overall, the email structuring is causing deliverability issues. Not really visually appealing, and the overdoing links and graphics is really, really hurting it. So if your brand is doing that, I'd look into that also. So let's pull another one out, and we can do California Baby right here, right? So as we can see right here, the text went through, but there's an insane amount of links in this email. Guys, I'll probably stick to limiting to maybe only 2-3 links throughout your email. You don't want to overdo it, but let's go ahead and now report this one, and we'll break this one down also. So we can check this one out right here. So overall, this is a pretty visually appealing email, right? So as you can see, this text looks like it was probably imported from the Klaviyo drag and drop editor. So they listened to one of the tips that we said. But as we come here, right, you can see there's an overdoing of these images and links. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, we're looking at over 10 links. That's not good at all. We want to keep it to around 2 to 3. And if we look at the overall structuring of the email, it could also use a whole lot of work. So yeah, over here, the hero image looks really well. You only want to stick to 1 to 2 emails. And I know that we are looking at the seasonal time of where there's a lot of discounts and incentives given off, but you don't want to overdo it because then it makes your brand look like a discount brand. So I'll probably stick to only doing 2 or 3, and probably find another way to show that you guys reduce the price, and not put it around a star just because it looks very like those TV. What's it called? What were they called? Like the TV ads where you'd get in, they're like, buy now, buy now, buy now. Kind of gives off that same energy. So I'd look into not having that. And then you don't want to have too many of a pattern where it goes like this, just because a lot of your clicks are going to be mobile. So you don't want them to have too much work, which sounds weird. But if you really want to optimize for click through rates, you want to have it just go down or in a certain column, like a 2x2 or 3x3 works a lot better. But I can see why they did this from a visual appealment side, but you can still, structure it properly. And I'd look into not having too many GIFs throughout the email just because it's really, really going to hurt. So the size of this is also really hurting them. And then deliverability footer for them is probably going to be essential just because all of the emails actually for California Baby are really, really graphic heavy. So having that is going to be huge for them. And I also want to preface that, not deliverability, just fixing emails is not going to do it, right? As far as designs, it's also a lot on your back end. What segments are you sending to, the flows, your overall email deliverability is determined by all those things and a whole lot of other things. So don't just think that. So one thing that I really want to preface is that email design is not the only thing that's going to help you improve your email deliverability. There's a lot of other factors that go within the back end, right? So it's really highly suggested you guys go take a look at that. And I know email deliverability can be a really tricky issue, especially if you are within, the in-house or the agency side, or if you're a founder. There's just so much going on, and having that time to really take a deeper look into not only figure out how to do email marketing in general, but pairing that with deliverability issues, A/B testing, and all that, it can get really, really annoying. So if you guys have any questions, right, if you want a set of expert eyes to take a look at what's going on and you want to fix your email deliverability and take your email marketing to that next level, book in a time below. I incorporated my Calendly in there. We can have a quick 7 to 9 minute chat, and I can also take a look at your account and give you guys a free action plan. So if that sounds interesting, book in below. More than happy to help you guys. If you like the video, like and comment and subscribe over. And yeah,